they die. Usually in the United States, if you have money or a house and you want that property to go to someone specific, you will write a will, W-I-L-L. And a will is a legal paper, a legal document that says what you want to happen to your money and to all of your possessions, everything you own, after you die. In a couple of famous cases recently, there have been some surprises about famous people who have died and what they find in the will after the person dies. I'm thinking in particular of one actress, Tori Spelling. She was in a television show that was very popular 10-15 years ago or more, called 90210, Beverly Hills 90210. And that was a show about rich kids in a high school in Beverly Hills, which you may know is one of the richest places in the Los Angeles area. Well, what happened was that Tori Spelling's father, who was a very, very wealthy man, I think he had $500 million, he had a will, and he decided to leave very little money to his daughter Tori. The expression "to leave your money" means that you are saying, I want that person to have my money. So I thought it might be interesting to talk a little bit about what happens when you die, not whether you go to heaven or somewhere, or for some of you, the opposite direction. But what happens to your money, especially in the United States? Well, I'm not an expert, I'm not a lawyer, but I did a little looking, a little research. In the United States, the government gets involved, we would say. The government is part of the process after you die in terms of what happens to your money. And the reason for this is very simple. The government wants to charge you taxes even after you're dead. The word that we use to describe the money and the property and the things that someone owns is called an estate. E-S-T-A-T-E. The word estate means all of the things that this person owns when they die. If you have a will, you bring the will to the court, to a judge, and that court is called a probate court, P-R-O-B-A-T-E. At the probate court, the judge looks at the will and makes sure that everything is correct, and then you can distribute the money and pay the taxes and all the other things that might be in the will. You have to pay your taxes regardless of whether it's in the will or not, although most people need